what got you into smoking? Because a lot of people, I'll tell you this. I think 3 people I've told. They're older though. Mm-hmm. They're older. They said they thought it was cool. They said when they saw people smoking, they're like, "Damn, they looked cool." I know three older people that said that.
Yeah, all the cool kids are doing it.
Yeah, exactly. It was just all like something about smoking looked cool, but
no, I don't like to publicly address it. I don't like images of me smoking or anything like that. Like, but no, the fact that I do it is fine. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of hard to hide if you stand next to me. I smell like a hot chimney.
I smell like sweat right now. Hot chimney and sweat.
Sweaty cigarettes.
Sweaty cigarettes. Yeah. This is a great podcast to be featured on.
That's a brand that hasn't sponsored us yet, but we're working on it.
We're working on smokes. Yeah, we'll think of a cigarette idea to sponsor us. What got you into smoking? Was it the cool thing?
Okay, no, it wasn't necessarily a cool thing, because I didn't think it was cool. Growing up, I had my parents smoked. I hated smoking. It smelled bad. It made my clothes smell bad. People at school made remarks about my clothes smelling like smoke, or on the bus, stuff like that. And so I was really against smoking. I told myself I'd never do it. Never, ever do it. And then life kind of started sucking. I moved out, and I moved in with my brother at 18. And he had a roommate, and they would all go outside and smoke periodically. And I'd go out there, and I'd just be standing there. And I'd be like...
We need something to do.
And then they're all smoking and chatting, and I'm just like, I'd jump in the chat every now and then, but I felt weird because there was like no purpose.
Yeah.
It was like I'm just standing here.
Mm-hmm.
And so eventually I asked a buddy if I could. I was like, hey, could I get one of those?
Bum a smoke.
He goes, no, I can give you one. I said, oh, okay. And he's like, yeah, you don't need to be smoking. You shouldn't start. And I was like, oh, okay. So
fine, Mom.
After probably like a couple weeks of going out there and just not, and then I pestered him a couple of times, and then I was like, just let me get one. He finally gave me a cigarette. Yeah. And I just smoked half at a time. And I mean, it was a little rough, but it really wasn't bad. It was a way to maintain activity while being social.
Oh yeah.
So I just go out to smoke because it's a social thing.
Yeah.
To me, it was a lot of social. I didn't really start smoking by myself until probably a year later or so.
You were a social smoker.
Yeah. It was fully
right.
social for about the first year.
It's like the first time I've ever heard something like that. That's interesting.
I prefer it in a social setting. Like going outside and smoking a cigarette by myself kind of blows.
Oh yeah.
Then it's just smoking. It's like there's nothing really to it.
There's nothing fun to it.
And or like driving. I like to smoke a cigarette while I drive because it's another thing to keep my brain active and stuff. No.
Oh, I mean, no,
I do not look cool. I do not look good. Do not smoke. It's the dumbest thing I've ever.
Were you around whenever I was collecting cigarettes?
Yes, I remember that.
You remember that?
Yeah.
I just everyone was all like, "You want to smoke?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then I just didn't smoke it, so I just had all these cigarettes forever.
He'd take the cigarette, put it in his ear, and then that's it. And then it would just disappear. He'd never smoke it. I was like, what the hell? Give that back then. That's a hot commodity.
But no, I thought it was neat. What was that? I was hoping Pretty Boy would have joined us today because did you ever hear about his smoking situation?
No.
Yeah, we were I can't remember. It could have been like 2014. I don't know if we were maybe just out of high school. Maybe we were on the front porch. I think V was there, Mom, Pretty Boy, and all of us. Mm-hmm. And she was smoking, and all of us were like, "Mom, you don't need to be smoking," stuff like that. And then Pretty Boy did this whole just quit. And everyone was all like, "Okay, dude, it's a little unrealistic to after all these years of smoking."
It's habitual at some point.
Yeah, and he was like, "I'll do it," and we're all like, "Really?" And we're like, or he's like, "Yeah," and I was all like, "Okay." And he's like, in 1 year, come back and be like, "Quit smoking," and tell me, and I'll just quit smoking, and all of us. So there was multiple witnesses. It just wasn't me. So there's like 2 other people at least. We're all like, I think Zachers was there too, and we're all like, okay. 1 year to the day later, we hung out, and we're all like, "All right, Pretty Boy, time's up. All right, put the smoke down." And he's all like, I just don't want to. But still, till this day, he doesn't want to stop smoking.
Well, no, because There's something to it that you like. I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily the nicotine because I don't feel the nicotine like I did when I first started. I don't like get like a head rush or anything like that. To me, it's like more the burn. Like, I don't know. I almost like the way it feels because it kind of hurts, but in not a bad way.
It's like guilty pleasure.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Well, what was it?
That's funny as shit though.
Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah, no, that's what he said. He was all like, "Just quit," and we're all like, "Hey, I mean."
And then when it came around, he's like,
1 year to the damn day, dude.
That's
it was
funny.
Hilarious. He's like, "No, I don't. I mean, I could. I just don't want to."
I say that's how addiction.
That's
works.
how it gets you, dude.
That's how they get you.
So y'all try that.
Don't do
if
it.
we're
Don't
lying.
start. It's the dumbest thing ever. But actually, I heard a statistic the other day that smoking is on a huge freaking decline.
Everything.
Like there's like
Drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Everything.
Yeah, on a huge decline.
I hate to be.
Props to you, newer generation.
Use profanity, but like, I guess like younger generations ain't even sleeping around as much.
Good.
Like everything. So here's to us dying out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the true partiers, if you will.
That's right. They just sit on their phones all the time. Oh, but I hate to bring it back to smoking,
that's still. I still think that's better than smoking or doing something like that. I mean, it's damaging to your body.
Drinking?
Yeah.
Oh,
no, not the drinking. Being on your phone all the time.
Oh, being on your phone.
I mean,
I think it rots your brain. I think it's genuine. I think it genuinely does like fuck up your brain. I know for a fact, not Alzheimer's, but they're attributing memory loss to it now. Like it's up like 40-something% because of how quick. Like we aren't using our memories like we used to.
Well, yeah. You're getting that little dopamine rush, and they warned of this long ago. People just need to learn how to have a little self-control and when to put it down. Like, okay, so one thing I hate more than anything. One thing I hate more than anything is going, like, let's say going out to lunch with your friends. Like, you guys go to a restaurant or you go to, like, I mean, even freaking McDonald's, man. And you guys order your food, you sit down at the table, and then everybody just, and this is it. This is what everybody does. And I'm just like, put your freaking phone away for a second. Let's eat.
Yeah.
Let's converse. Let's do something. You know, like it's one thing to, I gotta text my wife real quick.
Oh yeah,
It's
but
one thing,
down.
to do something like that. But
if
it's
you're
another
just scrolling.
thing. Or like when you go over to hang out with somebody's like let's say at their house, and then you're all just sitting in a living room, just looking at your phones the whole time.
That sucks, dude.
And it's like, well, damn, guys, I kind of wanted to do something. Otherwise, I'd just be at my house enjoying my stuff without the rules of your house and your stuff.
Yeah, I'm the exact same way. I'm not as much as it seems like I'm on my phone. Like I'm really not. Like I can't. There's so many times I'll go over there and it happens to me, and I'm just looking around like, well, I should get my phone out. And almost everyone they'll just like, oh no, you're good, man. Oh, no, you're cool, man.
See, I notice it all the time, all the time. When stuff like that happens, I'll look over and I'll see a group of people and just phones. And I'm just like,
I see it in public. Like we'll be waiting, and I get that you don't know these people,
mm-hmm.
but like I've got to the point everyone's doing it now. So I think the fun thing to do is I just smile and look at every single person, and then wait till see who notices.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, most of the time like, you'll just get a smile or something. But yeah, no one pokes their head up most of the time.
Yeah, no, I do kind of agree to a certain extent. Yes, the phones can be not great, right? See, the problem with the smoking, for example,
it just goes for
let's take
everything.
it back
Limitations,
to that. For the smoking, I should have never taken it outside of social, but I did, and now I'll go out there alone and smoke.
Are you addicted to it, smoking?
I don't think so. I wouldn't say that like I have like a chemical or physical addiction to it.
Okay.
More than because I've kicked the habit 3 times now. Each time. each time was actually for a substantial period. Each time was for over a month.
That's okay. Yeah, that's
like because I put it down. I didn't. There were things in my life that I thought were good enough that warranted me to not do that.
Yeah.
So every time, after a while, and life kicked me in the balls, I was like, man, F it. I'm gonna go grab a pack of smokes. If life's gonna suck anyway, then I'm gonna smoke.
Well, that's the thing. Like, if I found out I got cancer, I'm smoking. I'm doing everything. Dude.
Yeah, because what does it matter at that point?
You go out. Yeah.
I mean, maybe you're gonna accelerate it, but like at that point, it doesn't matter.
Enjoy it.
But just enjoy what you want.
I was gonna bring it back to what you said earlier. I think what's helped a lot of people kick it is like stuff to fidget with. Because what I've learned with like people that do smoke, they talk about like they started like holding stuff or started like messing. They had something, I can't remember what it was. but that helped kick them of it, like substantially compared to like using patches. Like there was a little like fidget stuff they would use.
Well, using the patches doesn't do anything. You're still giving your body the chemical.
Yeah,
that's part of the issue, right? With the patches and everything. Like, yeah, but you're also losing the habit of going out and doing that.
Yeah,
you know, like, and also, I mean, on a healthier note, right? It's funny because I don't want to smoke inside. I go outside, and it's like the few times I do go outside. So it's like I crack the joke to myself every now and then.
That is.
Okay. I crack the joke to myself every now and then, like, oh, let me go get some fresh air. You know,
that's awesome.
It's not really fresh air, but it also
because you're smoking. I get it.
But and then sometimes that motivation to get out there to smoke gets me looking around, and then I walk around the property or do something, you know. And
it just gets you outside. Yeah,
you know, so it gets me outside.
It makes you touch grass, as they say, right?
Yeah, quite literally.
That's why we wait for sunset. It's not a phase. It's what you'd expect.